Hello, and welcome to The Glitch. This will be my first YouTube channel. TikTok seemed to be a little bit too short. 60 seconds is great to get your attention, but it's impossible to teach you anything. So, let's start at square one again here on this YouTube channel.
At The Glitch.
So, if you're interested in astral projection, we might as well start at the basics. First, what is astral projection? And that is really the question, isn't it? Many people believe that astral projection is simply a meditative technique that you can use in order to expand your mind and create things within your mind. This is both correct and incorrect. You see, lucid dreaming is more inside the body. So, the benefit of lucid dreaming is you can go within yourself into this world, in this universe of your consciousness, of your conscience itself, and you can discover things about yourself that you didn't know. You can heal things that you didn't know you were dealing with. Astral projection, on the other hand, is taking your actual vibratory body, your spirit body, your soul, if there is no other word to use that, and you can exit this physical form. You can exit this captive place that you're in now, and you can go and you can explore around the world. But that's not just it. You can definitely go see the world, but there's so much more. There are levels to this astral in which you can connect with Source itself. You can experience angels. You could even experience demons. So please understand, you must be in the right frame of mind to make this kind of a thing work. And you have to be prepared to have no fear, because fear is a low vibration, and entities in the astral can use that low vibration in order to feed themselves, to manifest themselves a bit more real, and then possibly they could hurt you. Now, you cannot die astral projecting. The most dangerous part of it would be you don't understand what's happening there, and you are unable to reconcile it with your physical form here in the real plane. Now, that could lead you to have some mental problems. So, if you suffer from bipolar disorder, type A or B, or you're extremely depressed, I'm not asking you to avoid astral projection. I'm asking you to do some mental fortitude exercises to prevent yourself from falling into a trap of your own mind. Now that we've established that, let's talk a bit more about astral projection itself. In the astral projection world, there are several planes of existence that you have access to. I have reason to believe that there are more, but I don't think you have access to them because they are the godly realms. They are places that we cannot go. Now, there are 16 planes to the astral projection in my experience. Others may say differently, but 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 is the completion. 7 is the number of truth. So we're going to use that today. And there is another plane kind of above that, but I can't get in there, and I'm afraid to get in there. And whenever I'm afraid to do something in the astral, I won't do it, because the fear, like I told you before, is going to be your worst enemy. So, how do we astral project, and why? There are so many different elements that go into this. You should definitely work on opening your third eye. It's going to make it where you can see much better. The third eye, or the pineal gland, has rods and cones that can visualize or see light, just like your eyeballs do. Now, I have no eyeballs. I use this screen here, and I can see all the different things through that, but that's a joke. So I will do videos in the future on other things that we can do to expand our strength in this, such as rising your Kundalini energy up the 33 vertebra into the crucifixion at Golgotha, which is the place of the skull. There is so much involved with this. I hope the wind is not completely ruining this video. So, how do we astral project? Let's start with some extreme basics. First, you should have a working knowledge of how to meditate. If you do not know how to meditate, I have some videos over at the TikTok on that some people asked me for. So, practice meditation. Practice a healthy diet. Being alkaline and vegetarian will help you greatly, because it's not going to hold you down when you try to go and do this. So how do we do it? Let's start with the most basic of all astral projection principle methods, which is called the awake back to sleep method. Now for me, I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning to do this. Others may want to wake up around 2 or 3 in the morning. So, what you want to do is go to bed, get some good sleep, okay? Take a vitamin B6 before you go to bed. That will help you, I promise. Sleep all night as best you can. Wake up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Go into the bathroom, brush your teeth, use the bathroom, put on some deodorant, anything you can do to kind of wake you up. But most people want to make sure it's not at a time in their schedule where they can't go back to sleep. So, go back to your bed now, lay down, prop your head up on a pillow so that the spit doesn't sit in the back of your throat, because anything that you lose focus in the meditation is going to affect your ability to do this. So, lay down, start breathing in very deep. If you've ever seen someone asleep, you know how they breathe. Breathe like that. Convince your body itself that it's asleep. But in order to not let your mind go to bed, you want to focus on that breath. So follow the breath out with your mind, then follow it back in with your mind. Out and in, out and in, out and in. The first time I successfully did this, it took me over 45 minutes to get there. So please do not give up on this. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Over time, you will start to vibrate. Your whole body will feel just like this sounds. And you may hear a train pass by your right ear. Like that. This is normal. Most people start to freak out here at the beginning of their experience, but I urge you not to freak out and remain as calm as possible, because much like a dream, this is not going to hurt you. As the body starts to do this, it's healthy and helpful to imagine a silvery rope above you, maybe attached to the ceiling in your room. Reach up with your imaginary or astral arms and grab this rope. Start to pull yourself out of your body, and you may feel a strange separation. And when you do finally achieve this, you may even feel a strange pop, which many people get afraid and they go instantly back to their bodies. So, remember, breathe, focus, visualize the silvery rope, grab it, jump up out of your body, and then do your best to move around. Some of you may not be able to move at all, okay? This is where we're going to stop on the first video, but I also want to remind you, you could fall into sleep paralysis during this. Sleep paralysis can be quite scary if you're not used to it. You won't be able to move because your body's asleep, but your mind is snapped awake. And many people will see entities around them. Do not give fear to the entities. Do not give them power. I will be back very soon with more videos on how to do this. Thank you so much, and let's glitch together.